Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to properly clean your clarinet before you turn it in so it's nice and sanitized and can be laid out for the week that it has to lay out before I do anything with it. So your daily cleaning should be your cleaning swab rag. To do that, which you should be doing it daily, and I've already shown you how to do that, you take your clean swab, you take the mouthpiece off, and then you send the swab through the bell until it comes out the other end. Pull that through, do that a couple times, it gets all the moisture out of your instrument. Once you do that, this section's done. You put it in your case, you leave it alone. You don't need to do anything else with that, okay? It will sit out for 5 days. Any bacteria, any viruses on it will die away from that. The next step is a little bit harder. Before you turn your instrument in, when you're done, you know you've done all your playing, your makeup work is done, there's nothing to do left, you need to take your reeds and just throw them away, okay? Get them out, don't even do it. Now, the next step, which is a little trickier, is you need to get a small glass. I've got this one here that says, I'm easy to get along with when things go my way. And you know that's exactly how I live my life. So you need to get this small glass and you need to fill it up with a 50% solution of water and 50% of white vinegar. White vinegar is something you use in cooking, but you also use it in cleaning a lot, so your parents probably somewhere have a big old tub of it. So fill up 50% of that with water, half vinegar. You can also use hydrogen peroxide if you have that. Now, here's where things get tricky. You take your ligature, drop it in there, leave it alone, no clean it. The next step is you put your mouthpiece in here. You don't want to get the cork wet. That's why it needs to be a small glass. If that cork gets wet, it's going to get damaged. So you put this in to the water up to the cork. And you might not be able to see this, but the water line is just below the cork there on my little cup. I did that perfectly. And you're just going to let this mouthpiece sit for a good 10-15 minutes so that it can be thoroughly cleaned. Then when you're done, after 15 minutes, you're going to want to take your mouthpiece brush or a bottle brush or a Q-tip or something like that you got home. And this is where you scrub the inside, okay? You're going to get that water out. You're going to get any calcium buildup in there. You're going to get any food particles that may have lasted on there. You're going to scrub that out. There you go. Put it in again. Put it in there, let it soak again for another 10 so minutes. Get anything just to be extra safe. Then when you pull it out, you're going to dry this thoroughly. Once it's dried thoroughly, that and your ligature, you're good. This is clean, it's sterilized. Put it in your case separately. Don't put it like this. Don't put like that in your case, because then any bacteria that shows up can get wedged in there and grow. So store it separately after you dry it. Now, word of caution. Some instruments can handle alcohol wipes, okay? Metal instruments can. Your plastic or wood instrument cannot. The type of plastic is called ebony plastic, and type of wood is called ebony wood, if yours is wood. You do not want to put this alcohol in it. It breaks down the plastic. So if you have a little alcohol swab, or maybe someone in your family is playing flute and you saw the flute video where we're wiping it down with this, don't do that. Use the water and vinegar or the hydrogen peroxide. It won't damage your mouthpiece. These are not good. Don't do this on your instrument, okay? Once you've done that, your instrument's clean. Again, let me remind you, you don't need to clean anything else on this. There's no wiping you need to do. Don't take any wipes and wipe this down. There's no point in doing that, okay? Because if you damage these pads that are on here, these are a full replacement of pads. It's about $200. And by rubbing a wet wipe on it and getting that moisture on there, you're going to really damage it. That's why when we daily, we clean that moisture out, okay? If you have any questions, please call me at 419-996-3123 and let me know so you don't do anything you're worried about breaking an instrument or something like that. Also, you can email me at dharris@spartan.limacity.schools.org and ask me what your question is or what you're wanting to do, and I can tell you yes or no on that. Bye-bye.